Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Anna. Hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Grant Ellis had some of his own thoughts in response to fellow members of Bachelor Nation commenting on his split from Julianna Pasquarosa. Ashley Iaconetti and Trista Sutter candidly shared their mixed feelings about how Ellis has handled the breakup during the Tuesday, June 24th episode of the Almost Famous podcast. Grant took to the podcast's social media page to respond. Everyone is criticizing, and I get that. I did everything I could to make the relationship work, Grant wrote in a since-deleted comment, which was then read on a special breaking episode of Almost Famous by Ashley's co-host Ben Higgins. So did Julianna. I am able to distance my feelings when something isn't for me. The lesson learned over heartbreak any day. Ben then gave his personal opinion to Ellis's remark, saying it comes across a little cold. We are watching, not even a few months ago, we were watching them come out publicly. They were asking for the public support of their relationship. They were talking about their future together, Ben explained. They were talking about moving in together. They were claiming the reason we didn't see them together was because of the distance, but that was going to be a solution here soon. Ben pointed out that Ashley made the assumption things weren't good between Grant and Julianna long before the breakup was announced, which was met with criticism from the public, even though she was right. But I don't think it's an unfair comment for to make, Ben continued. Again, I think he's in a season of protection. He's trying to move on past this to try and figure out what life looks like beyond the relationship and beyond The Bachelor. He is trying to get back out into the world and date while his fire is still burning from the show. Original story below. Bachelor Nation alums Trista Sutter and Ashley Iaconetti have some thoughts on how Grant Ellis is conducting himself following his split from Julianna Pasquarosa. Trista, 52, and Ashley, 37, broke down Grant's recent Instagram Live during a Tuesday, June 24 episode of the Almost Famous podcast. The former Bachelor women couldn't get over the most recent lead, revealing he was not heartbroken after his breakup from Julianna. The not heartbroken thing. I'm sorry. You were engaged, Trista said. That's shocking to me. Ashley chimed in, adding, that's cold. Trista agreed. Even if it was a mutual split, you say you're heartbroken because you should be sad about the ending of something that could have ended up in... And marriage, Ashley continued. That was the intention, Trista added. If you're not heartbroken, was your heart ever in it? Were you in love? Like, didn't you tell her that you loved her and you were not heartbroken? That literally is the meaning of the word heartbroken. Trista noted that when she was the Bachelorette, she felt heartbroken on the first night in the Bachelor Mansion after she sent people home. Maybe his definition of heartbreak is just different than ours, she added. I don't know. Ashley was trying to see both sides of the situation and openly wondered if Grant was really telling the truth or was instead on the defense after the breakup. It didn't work out, and now he's like, oh, don't care about her, I'm moving on, it's not going to be a problem for me to move on, she speculated. Just trying to look like he's not affected. Trista, meanwhile, wished Grant would be honest with his followers about his feelings going forward. Be authentic with the fact that you were just engaged to someone and you obviously cared about her, she said. Can you not admit to that, it's sad to be ending a relationship that you thought was your future? Grant proposed to Julianna during the finale of his Bachelor season, which aired in March. They announced their split nearly 3 months later. Us Weekly has confirmed that Grant and Julianna have both unfollowed each other on Instagram. The Bachelor's Grant Ellis reality TV love story has come to an end. Less than 3 months after season 29 wrapped up with Grant getting down on one knee and proposing to Julianna Pasquarosa, the former couple announced their breakup in June 2025. In the March 2025 finale episode, Grant gave his final rose and a 3-diamond engagement ring to Julianna amid the tropical backdrop of Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I was looking for somebody with compassion and somebody with character, and I found that, Grant told People ahead of the finale. I have no doubt in my mind that she's an amazing person, that she's going to make an amazing wife, and I'm excited. I think we understand each other to our core. While they were still together, the couple planned on taking their relationship slowly as they adjusted to life outside of reality TV together before jumping into planning their wedding. I think that we are taking it one day at a time, Grant told People at the time. Right now, we are learning each other and we're falling more in love with each other every day. So where are Grant and Julianna now? Here's everything we know about the couple's relationship before their split. In the season 29 finale, Grant proposed to Julianna with a 3-diamond ring that was personally crafted for the couple by Neil Lane. I truly believe that you're somebody who is my best friend, and I'm so grateful for our journey. And when you're going through the toughest times in your life, I want you to know that you don't have to go through it alone, that I'll be there for you as your man, as your friend, as your partner, Grant said as he got down on one knee before asking, "Will you marry me?" After the moment aired, the two joined host Jesse Palmer on the After the Final Rose stage, where they confirmed they were still together and enjoying their time getting to know one another outside of the show. This moment does feel just so surreal. The whole journey has felt a bit like a fever dream, Julianna said. But we've lived so many months just really reconnecting and getting to know each other. And I'm just so excited to get dinner with this man and have a glass of wine. However, the former couple announced that they decided to call it quits in posts they each shared on their Instagram stories on June 13th. This is one of the harder things I've had to write, but I want to share it honestly. Julianna and I have decided to end our relationship, Grant wrote. We both gave this our best and poured a lot of love into each other, but after a lot of deep conversations, we've come to the understanding that we're simply not the right fit long term. In a post of her own, Julianna wrote that the end of her relationship with Grant was filled with mutual respect, care, and hope for what's ahead after they decided to continue on separate paths. It's a gift to find someone who sees the world in a way that resonates with you while encouraging you to grow. I've been grateful to share that experience with Grant, she wrote. Marriage is a commitment, and it's one we both still believe in deeply. In an exclusive interview with People, Grant and Julianna shared the moments they first felt their connection to each other. Julianna admitted that the moment she met Grant, she could feel an instant spark between them as she greeted him with a cannoli to represent her Italian heritage. The instant connection that we had, I had no doubts, she recalled. I think I knew from night one that you were my man, but I was just trying to play the game and be fair and open-minded. While Julianna had a feeling he could be her future husband early on, Grant pointed to their one-on-one date in Scotland as the time he first realized Julianna could be the winner. We definitely were attracted to each other, but on our one-on-one date in Scotland, when we shared our story with each other, that's where it started, he explained. Then we slowly but surely just kept growing, and conversation after conversation, we just continued to get to know each other. Though Grant was born and raised in Newark, Angie moved to Houston as an adult. After their engagement, he planned on keeping his Texas home, but moving full-time to Boston, where Julianna lives. I love the dynamic that her town has and that her family has, and I want to be close to that. The former professional basketball player told People at the time, I'm going to have my house in Houston, but I'm also going to come over there, and we're going to make it work. Julianna added that they were going to peek at apartments together and see what matched their vibe, adding that she was eager to have Grant by her side as she got back on track in her job as a client service associate. Julianna said she was eager to show Grant her favorite things around her hometown and to partake in regular couple activities together, like going out to a casual dinner. Yes, Grant, come and what were you, Ed? I can't wait to go back to Olivia's Bistro, eat some mushroom tagliatelle, have some red wine, and just have a normal dinner, Julianna said of her favorite local spot. I think that has been something since day one of even starting this process, and knowing what comes after if it is you, I just can't wait to live a normal life with you. The couple never shared a wedding date publicly while they were still together, and Julianna told people they were in no rush. I just feel like we want to live life together for a minute, she said. A wedding is a big thing, and there's so many people we have to meet. I want them all to have an opportunity to see Grant, see us, and just have it make sense to everybody. We're going to live it up. There's going to be wine, there's going to be family, and it's going to be a celebration of life, Grant said. When the time is right, we're going to handle it, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to have a really fun wedding. As they began their relationship off camera, Grant and Julianna spent time getting to know one another's families, as having a strong relationship with them was one of the latter's biggest priorities throughout her time on the show. They've talked over the phone, over FaceTime, Julianna said. We kind of did that right away when we got home because we wanted them to feel connected too. Grant added that there wasn't a second that he doubted that their families would get along after meeting them at hometowns. I feel like her dad and my dad really clicked, he said. They both worked in a car business, so they had a common ground. Obviously, that's something that's not super deep, but it's a thing that bonded. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.